YouTube, what's up? I'm Dom Knight. This is Knight Talks. Back with another Reaction Wednesday. Guys, help your boy out. Slap the like button, hit the subscribe button. Help me hit my goal of 1,500 subs by the end of August. Let's get right into this. Got a compilation video for you today. This is called What Men Want. Advice from men and from women. Now, I'm personally more interested in seeing what the women have to say because I do not think women understand men. Although I don't think most guys understand women either. I think it's a bigger disconnect when it comes to women understanding men. So let's get right into it and see what we're talking about.
All the women who say things like, I'm strong, independent, I don't need no man, like, y'all impress me. You want to know why? Because y'all have willingly chosen a life of blood, sweat, and tears. Like, I know I'm strong, but y'all a different type of strong. Y'all don't want no help from nobody. Like this morning, for instance, I would have preferred a man's help. I was stuck trying to push a 200 gazillion pound box that I received from Amazon from the front of my house to my garage. While I managed to do it, best believe, given the choice, I'll take husband for 200, Alex. I would much rather have a beautiful man who happily helps me with those things that I can cheer on. I would much rather be like, yes, baby, you better build that dresser. You're so strong. Let's test how strong this dresser is after. And then go in the house and chill. Like, that sounds like a dream to me. The independent woman doesn't want none of that. She just wants to prove to herself that she was able to do it. Me? I ain't need to prove all that. For why? I already know I can. But so can my man. Shoot.
Hey, she get it. She get it, man.
Where did all the good guys go? Why aren't I getting taken out on a date anymore? I think guys are very cautious nowadays. A lot of times they're used as child support, a free meal, emotional support. But a lot of times when guys finally open up and ask the girl that he really likes, he gets rejected or friend zoned because he's too nice. Guys are hardly treated as human beings anymore. They're treated as bank accounts and sex objects. People act as if that's their only value. So let me tell you what happened to all those dates and flowers and chocolates and gifts. Toxic girls.
Hold up. Homegirl had, man, she, okay. You know, like I said, I was more interested to see what the women had to say. This chick gets it. A lot of, like, men these days, like, women don't even look at you if you can't upfront provide something for them. If you can't be some kind of, they can't get something out of you that they gain from being it monetary or whatever. Bro, you're just looked at as whatever. It's crazy. And a lot of guys are waking up to that. And that's why a lot of guys are staying single, going their own way, staying out of marriages, avoiding having children, all that. Because guys are like, dang, man, I'm more than that. I'm more than my wallet. I'm more than a child support system. I'm more than just a guy to, you know, a sex object, whatever. I'm more than that. And I'm glad a lot of guys are kind of seeing, you know, their worth. It's like, in order for this man-woman relationship thing to work, bro, we got to treat each other better. It's that simple. And man, I'm telling you, like, ladies, if y'all want the stuff that, you know, your grandmothers and great-grandmothers have with their husbands, the game's got to change, man. The game's got to change. But let's continue.
So I have a question for all my single mothers out there who are so adamant on being with a guy with no kids. Here's the question. What value can you bring to a guy with no kids that a woman with no kids can't bring to him?
Answer me that.
I think women should keep their hands off of men because if a man do decide to hit a woman who's been hitting him, listen, y'all want equal opportunity and equal pay and equal all that shit, is equal hits too. So keep your hands off the man. I'm saying it's never a good reason. But if it was a reason, it might be because you're being physically harmed.
Oh, what should a guy...
By the way, women have killed men in domestic violence. Okay. Let's not forget this.
Right.
Let them.
Hold up, my bad. Whoops. I wanted to answer that question that was at the bottom. It said, what should the consequence be if women hit men? Because let's face it, the consequences for a woman hitting a man are extremely low unless she actually like, you know, really injures him or, you know, puts him in the hospital, something like that. But if a woman punched a guy in the face, bro, no one bats an eye. But if a guy punches a woman in the face, bro, they gonna call the National Guard down to come get that man, yo. It's crazy, but that's what it is. Women, don't put your hands on your man. If your man ain't putting his hands on you, you don't put your hands on him. All right. If your man's beating you up, self-defense, defend yourself. Get away from that and get out of that situation. You shouldn't be in a situation where you're putting your hands on each other. It just shouldn't happen. Neither one of you should be putting your hands on each other. And ladies, don't be thinking you can hit your man. He's a human being still. Everyone has their limit. And you push that man to his limit and he blacks your eye, you probably push him there, all right? Let's continue.
I know this sounds crazy, just bear with me, but just let them. Let them fuck up. Let them lose you forever. Let them be slimy. Let them fuck up. Here's the thing. It is not your responsibility to try to prevent another person from fucking up and absolutely destroying you. Let them. And you know what? It's not going to be easy. Obviously, you're probably like, Allie, what the fuck? Why would I let someone hurt me? It's their responsibility to not hurt you. And if they do it, then it's also their responsibility to live with that. Let it catch up to them. Let them live with the fact that they lost someone like you. It is not your job to try to convince the person or let them know, like, hey, like, you're gonna lose someone like me. Are you sure you want to do it? Let them fucking do it. And let them live with that for the rest of their life. Not you.
I hear where she's coming from with that. I do. I understand where she's coming from, but at the same time, I think it's your job to protect yourself from whatever. No one's gonna look out for you like you are. You're gonna have your back. You're gonna look out for yourself better than anyone else is. All right. Your mama might be the only person who's looking out for you, you know, on that same level. So I understand what she's saying. You know, people are gonna do what they're gonna do. Okay, people are gonna do what they're gonna do, and if they mess up, they screw up, whatever, they're gonna have to obviously live with the consequences of that. But I don't think you should just let yourself be fully unguarded. You know, I think you should definitely, if you see a red flag, address that. Don't just let it ride out until the wheels fall off. You know, that's just my opinion. Let's go.
If women believe a man can protect them, they need to get a man. Let's think about it. I don't know why this conversation is being had. That's why nobody would have it with me, because I can kill their argument easily. If you believe a man should protect you, go get a man.
Yeah. Hey, facts.
It's a brother in the background said, yeah.
But I'm not agreeing. I'm disagreeing.
No, I believe you. I'm not even like saying it towards you. I'm saying it towards this in general. Like, why don't they think that? I'll ask you now that. Why don't people understand that that's just simple?
I agree with them.
Black women, we need to talk.
But it's like, with all due offense, most women are terrible listeners. Again, this isn't a specifically black woman thing. I think y'all are worse. For us, because I only deal with black women. But women are terrible listeners. And the reason women are terrible listeners is a lot of times, before shit gets to your brain, there's a filter of emotion. How do I feel about this thing?
That is true. I'm sorry, ladies.
And men aren't wired to communicate that way. Men are communicating facts.
It's a big issue for a lot of women to accept a lot of men for where they are in life. Yeah. Especially, this is the issue what women always do. Come be honest with me. Be real. Really? Really? So now he come tell you the truth and you get in your feelings. Well, shut up if you don't want to know the truth.
Yeah.
That's why I hate people like that. That's why a lot of people lie all the time too.
True.
Why they don't never come out and tell the truth, because you get in your emotions too fast. And if you can contain your emotions, do not ask for something that you're too immature to handle.
True.
Right. That's why you're not in a relationship. A lot of people do that.
Oh yeah, that's true.
I just want to know, where are all those go sleep on the couch husbands when they get in trouble with their wife? Because, see, I don't have one of those. See, right now we in a hotel, but when we were in an apartment, I tried to pull that, I ain't fucking with you right now. Get that blanket and that pillow and get your ass on the motherfucking couch. He looked at me and was like, bitch, I'm almost 50 years old. I wish the fuck I would go sleep on that goddamn couch and have my back fucked up in the morning. And I paid for this bed. If you don't fucking like me, you get a blanket and a pillow and get your ass to the couch. I don't know what I was supposed to say after that. I just turned over mad. But anyway, I just want to know where the fuck them husbands at. Because I don't got one of them.
That's funny as hell, yo.
I'm going to tell y'all something right now, and don't you forget it. When dealing with modern women in the dating scene, understand this reality of the times that we live in. If you don't ask, they will not tell you.
Facts.
I'm going to say that again. If you don't ask, yes, you, if you don't ask, they will not tell you. They will come up here in your face married. They will come up here in your face with 3 kids by 2 different men acting like it's not a problem. And it is. If you don't ask, they will not tell you. Understand that and don't you forget it.
Yo,
men only.
That goes for
it
both
is
sides.
Okay for you to not like what she is wearing. It is okay for you to be jealous in a sense of being territorial. It is okay for you to put her in her place.
Control, fear, jealousy, and intimidation. These are not qualities of an empowered man. Men and women, I need you to understand that this behavior is never okay. And I say that because I used to be that. I used to be controlling. I used to be led by fear. Healthy partnership is never done by tyranny. It is done by healthy communication and comprehension. You men that continue to perpetuate this, you're not powerful men. You're not alpha men. You're beta, because you're being operated simply by fear. This is why healing is so important, because you're either operating from trauma or operating from power.
All right, y'all, we're going to cut that there. I want to comment on what the guy just said at the end there. I guess that was a response to the little clip that was before with the guy saying, you know, it's okay to be jealous, it's okay to not like what your girl's wearing, things like that. I think there's truth to both of what they were saying. It's okay. Like, listen, I try and drill this in everyone's head. We are all humans, okay? Humans, male or female, there's times we're all gonna act on our emotions, and there's times we're gonna act on logic, all right? And that goes for both genders. It is okay to be a little jealous and territorial to a degree, within reason, all right? If your girl is showing some other guy attention that you don't like or something like that, all right, yeah, you're any human person who loves the person they're with, they're gonna feel some type of way about that. That goes for either side, male or female. Yeah, it's okay if you don't like what your girl's wearing. It's all right. Like, you're not gonna like everything your girl wears, okay? She ain't gonna like everything you wear. That's okay. It is okay to feel certain things, but like the guy was saying in the next clip, the one thing he was 1,000% correct on: nothing's gonna perpetuate a better relationship than having 100% open communication, healthy communication. That is very true. I don't think it makes you beta if you get jealous from time to time. I don't think it makes you beta if you got to put your girl in place. Sometimes women get out of line sometimes. They say crazy stuff. They do crazy stuff. Sometimes you got to tell them what it is. You got to sit them down and tell them what it is. We've all been there. Look, you ain't been in a real relationship if you ain't never had to sit your girl down, or women had to sit your guy down and tell him what it is and how it needs to be. You gotta let your voice be heard. You can't just let stuff ride, you know? And putting someone in their place doesn't necessarily mean it has to be a toxic form of communication. You can put someone in their place in a healthy manner, right? It doesn't have to be considered toxic or bad or mean or, You know, I get what homie was saying, living out of fear. And a lot of the things that the guy in the first clip was talking about can be related to fear, but a lot of times it can just be rooted in straight up reality and what's going on. And acting on your emotions isn't always a bad thing. As men, I don't think we should be acting on our emotions all the time. Certain situations, yes, you're going to act on your emotions, but a lot of times you can sit back, take a deep breath, think about it, and make a better decision. All right. There was some truth, a lot of truth being said throughout this video. I thought there was a lot of truth, some things I didn't quite agree with, but I do think a lot of the men and women actually made some good points. Some of the women on here, I was actually very impressed with the things they had to say. Guys, I am Dom Knight. This is Knight Talks. And as usual, do me a favor, like the video, subscribe to the channel, help your boy out. All right, trying to hit that 1,500 subs by the end of August, guys. I'm doing that giveaway, $200 Amazon gift card. Got to follow me on Instagram and be subscribed to the channel. I will be announcing the winner the first week of June. It's all social medias right there for you. I will be back soon.
That's ISO. Rack it up, I got a bit of the bank to make me a safe house. Shake it up, she got her hands on her knees and she bringing the cake out. Smoke it up, I got some gas, some packs, I'm up in the greenhouse. Ball it up, I'm with the gang, we taking shots off the rebound. Fucking my post the same now.